because she's very kind to me and she supports me
We
very
go
well.
to many academies, so we
When I
don't
was
have much
younger,
time.
she
But
sleeps
we like sports.
we 3 or
we
4
like
hours
sport
a
time.
day.
I can play soccer very well. It is my favorite sport. I can't
get up
play
early and
baseball
sleep
very
late.
well. It is hard for me because I'm a little sport.
I love my mother's
I'm
cooking.
really short. But
Do you love your mother?
Of
like
course,
to
I
play
love my
soccer
mother
with
too
my
because
friends.
my mother is my mother, so I love my
happy
mother
with
very
them.
much,
I'm happy with
and
them.
my mother loves me very much.
It's hard for me because
I can feel that. Yes, so my mother
but
cook
I like
very
to
well
play
too.
soccer
Yes, so
with my friends.
actually I
I'm
can't
happy
meet
with
my
them.
mother very often because my mother in Japan for a business. But if when I go to Japan, then my mother
Friends
cooks.
make me happy.
My mother
Friends
cooks
make me
delicious
happy.
food
Friends
very
make me
much.
happy.
So the time is my best time, and
My mother can drive very well.
so
They know me very well.
my mother
driver.
devotes herself for me. So
We can-
sometimes I am
like
sorry
we
to my
can
mother.
talk about
What food
I like
can you make? Can your mother
My mother
make?
drive.
My mother.
we love
My mother
them.
can
We love
make
them.
kimchi
drive very much.
most. Yes, because my mother sells kimchi to Japanese. So my mother is a kimchi chef. Yes.
It's such a
What
happy
food
time to me.
can
It's
your
such a
mother
happy time
very
to me.
well?
It's such a happy
My mother
time to me.
can cook
It's
kimchi
such
too.
a happy time.
So today
It's such a
I
happy
call my
time to
mother
me.
and she says
I like sports.
I go
I
to
like sport
Jeonju
time and my
because
friends too. I like sport
she helps
time
my
and
grandmother
I
to
like
make kimchi.
first time and my friends too.
Yeah, so I love my mother's kimchi, and my mother can cook kimchi jjigae too because
We
kimchi
play
is very
soccer.
delicious.
We play soccer and basketball every day.
Does your mother next
Korean almost
내가?
or Korean
Leg.
food. So
Always
Next,
play
next.
soccer
To you?
or basketball.
Ah,
We always
my
play
mother
soccer
is
and
kind to me,
basketball.
so
I wait
We
for
always play
she
soccer
doesn't
or
nag me.
basketball.
Nag at me, nag at me.
We always
Oh,
soccer
my
and
mother-
basketball.
She gets
We
angry
always
because
we
I like
always play
drinking
soccer
very
and
much,
basketball.
and sometimes I come
make
home
Korean food.
We
and
don't have
Do
much
you,
time.
do you like your mother's cooking?
doesn't
We
like
go
me
to
to
many
drink very
academies.
much.
We go to
And
many academies, so
I
we
spend much pocket money.
don't have much time.
She has
But,
to
We
give
like
much,
sport
give
time.
to
We like sport
give
time.
much pocket money to me.
Felix, can I
She
check?
doesn't like me to spend
Can I
much
check?
money.
You can read.
But I have to
I
spend much money because
I can play soccer very well. I can play
many
soccer
friends
very well.
and
It is my favorite sport.
I have to spend much
I
money
can't
because I
do well.
I have to
I can't
enjoy with my friends.
Yes, I understand your mind. Yes. So, yes, my mother doesn't nag at me. Yes, nowadays, but when I was young, my mother nags very much. Nags very much. So, the time I was very sad.
It's hard.
If I wear white clothes, then
I'm a
I could be dirty.
It's hard for me. It's hard
Yes,
for me.
I could be dirty.
Because
Yes,
I could be dirty.
I could be dirty, but the time my mother pushed me very much, so the time I was very sad. But nowadays, just
I like
my mother
first
doesn't
with my
nag
friends.
at me, just talk with
But
me.
I like
Yes, so my mother
I
is
like to play. I like
friends.
to play
Yes,
sports
sometimes.
with my friends.
Does your mother
I'm
have some
happy with
hobby?
them. I'm happy with them.
My mother has
I'm happy with
one
them.
hobby because
I'm happy with
she likes watching
but-
TV.
I have
morning
many
TV.
friends
She
and
likes watching
sometimes
drama
teachers.
in morning.
in the
So
morning.
in the morning.
Worst
So
time
when I
we study
have
time,
vacation,
but
I can see
I like to play sports with
drama
my friends.
with my mother.
I like to
I
play
like
sports with
spend
my
time
friends.
When I was younger, I am not close to my
I
mother
like to play sports.
because
I like to play sports.
when I live in Cheongsam, I can cross with my mother because I have to sleep with my mother because we have to save money on boiler.
Friends make him happy.
We can
They
talk many
know
we can
him
talk
very
about
well.
many
He
topics
knows
such
he
as
knows
girlfriend and my future dreams and my mother's worry. Are you close to your mother?
they can talk
Yes, I am very close
can
with my
talk
mother because
many things.
I,
They can talk
as
many things.
as I said, my
They
mother is like
love
friends. Yes, so
very much.
we always
They talk very much.
talk, yes, and talk very much every
It
day.
is
And
happy
if I
time
have some stress and problems,
him.
then I told my mother. Then my mother advised
likes
me
sports time
and solved
and
that
his
stress
friends too.
or problem. Yes, so I am
They
close
always
with my
play
mother.
soccer and
Yes,
basketball.
Or basketball.
Yes, then
Soccer or
do you
basketball.
talk back to your mother?
They
I don't respect my mother.
they go to
I don't want to talk
they
back
go
to my mother
many academies.
I don't have.
So
They don't have?
they don't have many time.
What's
Much time.
Oh,
Much
my
time.
mother. My mother is very kind.
They like
She is very. She has
yes. He can
I want to have.
play soccer
I
very
want
well.
to have my wife.
It is his favorite sport.
My wife
Like
like my mother.
Can't
But
play
I can't
basketball very
have
well.
my wife like my mother because there isn't
It is
person who
It is
can
too
be
hard
like
to
my
him.
mother.
because he is
Do you know
short.
Korean was 현모양처?
He is really short.
My mother is like 현모양처.
Really?
So
My mother is not 현모양처. Yes,
He likes
just devoted for me, but
play. He likes play
yes, but
sports with his friends.
do you go to restaurant with the mother?
He he happy.
she doesn't
with
like
him.
to go to
Maybe your friend?
restaurant because she thinks restaurant food is not healthy and so
My friends
she cooks
make me
for
fun.
me every time. So
We
I like my mother to be
talk about many things
restaurant
in
cooking.
school
And
after school.
does your mother like go out to
We
eat?
play soccer
Yes. I don't know my mother. Like go outside to eat, but when I was in Japan, we went to some restaurants very often because my mother works very much and it is very hard to walk. So my mother is ordered to make some food. So we went outside and eat together. Yes. So and after that we enjoyed some sports like
Yes.
such as bowling. Yes, doing
play
bowling
soccer.
or playing the game. Yes.
Soccer.
Yes, sometimes. Yes, the time I was very
During
happy. Yes. Does your
For 2 hours.
For
do you play some sports and something with your
My best
mother?
present is cashy.
My mother doesn't like
I
sports.
like a lot of fish, but I usually do
Sometimes
for my birthday. My
we
mother
go
thinks
to
I am too
I
young.
can play
restaurant
soccer
or
very well.
cafe
I
with
like
my sister and my mother.
soccer.
And we talk about many things.
Such as
My friends too.
And I don't have memory
We have
to
same code.
play something
have-
with my
We
mother.
have same
Same
code.
code. So I think we are friends.
So I think we are friends.
Next page.
Is your mother
or
Is your mother on your
my
side?
birthday is June
Yes,
1st.
Do you
actually,
like the
I am one child in my family. Yes, so I don't have any brother and sisters. If I argue with my father, then my mother is on my side. Yes, because the daughter. Yes, I think. Yes, so the time I was very happy because my mother is. I feel that my mother is on my side. Yes, so I am very happy.
She doesn't like that.
Yes.
I have much more to
I think my mother is always on my side forever.
I can't watch TV either. I can't play
Is your mother pretty?
I need pretty.
Oh, my mother is very pretty.
I can't play with friends either.
When my
watch
mother
TV.
and my
I
father
can't play with
are very
friends
younger,
I need
my father
I don't like
to
to
my
study.
father meet.
I hope
my
there
mother
is
first.
no study in the world.
Father thinks
I don't like
she is my wife.
Do you like study? Do you like to study?
So my mother is very pretty, and
I
look
think
like
nobody likes
my
to study. I think nobody likes to study.
I don't know.
I don't like to. I think nobody likes to study.
Anyway, my mother is very
I hate to
have a big party for
It's your birthday. I study very much.
Did you make
Mother likes study very much.
birthday party for your mother?
No.
No?
No, because I am in Korea. Mother lives in Japan, so we can't meet very often. So on my mother's birthday, I am in Korea. That time I can't make a party for my mother's birthday. So I just buy some present. When I go to Japan, I give my mother that. Yes.
Me to study.
Yes. So I just on my mother's birthday I cooked. Yes. I call my mother happy birthday to mother. Yes. I love you.
I just do academies every day.
Do your mother have a job?
My mother is
I don't like
my mother and my father work.
I don't have much problem.
Yes.
So they are very busy. And when I call
I
my
don't want to
parents,
study.
they say,
I don't want to study.
I
want to play with my
we
friends.
have to cut rent, clean the room.
She doesn't like that. She doesn't
worry
like
about my
that.
parents.
I have much homework too. I have much homework too.
just enjoy that.
very different, but we are very close.